Hi guys! Today we are going to explain Marvel's Eternals teaser's biggest moments and key characters. The new Eternals trailer is a roll call for the new superhero group. We break down the characters one by one. The first teaser for Marvel's Eternals trailer has hit the internet, and it promises the arrival of one of comics' most effuse teams to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Eternals lack the name recognition of more established heroes, so this first teaser is intended to give those unfamiliar with the characters a first look. The teaser itself is stately and grand, focused more on who the Eternals are and how they fit into the MCU than their mission at hand. As such, the details it carries are character-based, acting as a roll call and a demonstration of some of the characters' powers. With that said, let's break down the biggest moments and key characters in the Eternals trailer. Number 1, the Eternals. The teaser reveals the first official look at the Eternals, who are a group of immortals created by the Celestials, some of the oldest beings in the universe. Peter Quill's Father Ego, the living planet, was a Celestial, and the world of Nohir, seen in both Guardians of the Galaxy movies and Avengers: Infinity War, is formed from the head of one. They held the power to control the Infinity Stones, and their experiments resulted in both the Eternals and their sinister counterparts, the Deviants. All Eternals are immune to the effects of aging and natural illness, and they possess superior physical abilities and the ability to manipulate cosmic energy. In the teaser, the Eternals arrive on Earth, looking to teach its inhabitants how to advance as a society. For what appears to be thousands of years, they sat back and watched humanity grow, but now, something has forced them to reveal themselves to the world. Number 2, Sersi. Played by Gemma Chan, Sersi will act as the lead character in Eternals. Her name is a riff on Circe, the Greek enchantress with the ability to turn people into animals. In the movie, she possesses the ability to manipulate matter and is a stalwart friend of humanity. The teaser reveals Sersi will have a romantic connection with Icarus before meeting Dane Whitman. Number 3, Icarus. Icarus is named after Icarus, the subject of a Greek myth who flies too high with artificial wings that his father makes for him. The sun melts the bindings on the wings and Icarus plunges into the sea. In the Marvel comics, Icarus is the eternal Icarus's son who made mechanical wings for him, and the father took the name of his dead child after the accident. He's paired with Circe in the film, and his powers include flight, super strength, and the ability to fire beams from his eyes. The teaser doesn't reveal much about Richard Madden's character, but it does include a moment where he claims he would be able to lead the Avengers since both Iron Man and Steve Rogers are gone. Number 4, Ajak. The leader of the Eternals was originally male in the comics, but the gender of Salma Hayek's character has been switched for the Marvel Studios film. Her name is a derivative of Ajax, a powerful hero from Greek mythology, and she possesses the power to heal, which, like Circe, she has used to help guide humanity. Ajax can also speak directly with the Celestials, something that will surely influence her actions in the movie. Number 5, Phastos. As is made evident in the teaser, Brian Tyree Henry's Phastos is a technologically minded Eternal who aided humanity's scientific and mechanical advancement through the centuries. His name is a derivative of Hephaestus, the Greek god of forging and weapon making, and he possesses the ability to create nearly any device. Phastos will be openly gay in Eternals, marking the first time an MCU hero has been a member of the LGBTQ and community. Number 6, Makari. Like Ajak, Makari was originally a male in the comics, but the character's gender has been switched for Eternals. Her name is a derivative of Mercury, the Roman messenger of the gods, and she possesses super speed, which gives her the ability to create sonic booms. In the movie, Makari will be played by deaf actress Lauren Ridloff and depicted as deaf, rendering her immune from the sonic effects of her powers. The teaser doesn't give Makari much screen time, but her powers are briefly shown. Number 7, Sprite. Made clear by her Avengers joke in the teaser, Leah McHugh's Sprite is a good-natured prankster. She's able to create and maintain convincing illusions of all varieties, and while she has the body of a child, she's as old as any other Eternal. In the comic books, Sprite claims to have served as the inspiration for several literary figures, such as Peter Pan and Puck from A Midsummer Night's Dream. Number 8, Druig. Druig is a quiet, almost isolationist Eternal who disagrees with his people's efforts to aid humanity. He possesses the power to control minds and has opposed his fellow Eternals quite often, though it remains to be seen if the movie will portray him as an antagonist or not. In the teaser, Druig, who's portrayed by Barry Keoghan, appears briefly outside of what appears to be a cabin. Number 9, Thena. A literal warrior goddess capable of shaping cosmic energy into weapons, Thena is expected to be a central figure in Eternals and is played by Angelina Jolie. Her name derives from Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom and martial strategy, and while her role in the film is mysterious, she's been exiled from the other Eternals and is living with her fellow expatriate Gilgamesh. The beginning of the Eternals teaser shows Thena with the rest of her people, so it's unclear at what point she's forced to leave. Number 10, Kingo. Portrayed by Kumail Nanjiani, Kingo possesses the power to project energy from his hands, and unlike many of the other Eternals, he craves public attention. In the comics, he was presented as a samurai warrior in the past, while being a movie star and director in the present. The movie imagines him as a Bollywood star, as seen by his dance performance in the teaser, allowing him to maintain the facade of humanity while enjoying the perks of fame. Number 11, Dane Whitman / the Black Knight. The only Marvel character who isn't actually an Eternal in the teaser is Dane Whitman, aka the Black Knight. The character has gone through numerous incarnations in the comics, but Kit Harington's version is the modern descendant of an Arthurian knight who wields a magic sword. It's unclear how Whitman plays into the events of the film, but he's set to spark up a relationship with Cersei, which will put him on a collision course with Icarus. Number 12, Gilgamesh. The final member of the Eternals is Ma Dong-seok's Gilgamesh, who has the ability to protect himself from harm and perform feats of great strength. His name derives from a hero of Babylonian mythology, a great king who committed epic acts of heroism, and he's known as the Forgotten One in the comics, being exiled from the Eternals for aiding humanity too directly and too often. He and Thena live together in the film, but, as the teaser reveals, they will reunite with the rest of their people in the modern day to take on a new threat. Directed by Chloe Zhao from a screenplay by Matthew and Ryan Firpo, Eternals stars Gemma Chan as Cersei, Richard Madden as Icarus, Kumail Nanjiani as Kingo, Lauren Ridloff as Macquarie, Brian Tyree Henry as Phastos, Salma Hayek as Ajak, Leah McHugh as Sprite, Don Lee as Gilgamesh, Angelina Jolie as Thena, Barry Keoghan as Druig and Kit Harington as Dane Whitman / Black Knight. The film arrives in theaters November 5th. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching the videos. Please subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos.